Oh yeah, I mean, I think the issues in contemporary African art, is not very well documented. Absolutely is not very well documented. The reason I say that, because when you go to major institution here in the US, you'll be able to see the gap. So you can see the collation there, so-called primitive art, very well documented in colonial period, and where this art came from, which tribes or ethnic group produced these objects. So in that sense, you can see the development to some extent. But, when you see modernism and contemporary African art, so it's not very well documented. If you compare, for example, Latin America, Asia, how their artistic practice have been documented, I think you'll be able to see the progress, what they've been and what they are since today. So, but not is the case of contemporary African art. For the reason of that, I do believe these have something to do with the issues of colonialism and post-colonialism, and also have been so to do the sense of the attitude in the Western countries and the lack of leadership in African art as well. But I believe that gap need to be filled for the next generation, because when you go in these institutions, for example, educational institution here in the US, I mean, you talk to students interested in art history, and when they start to study African contemporary art, so they don't be able to have the same level of understanding. Is the European art or is the Asian art? For just for that particular reasons, I think we need to pay more attention. What is the African art is going? What is their being and what is going? So, for that sense, I think just to put some level of optimism in this issue, I think in the next probably 10-15 years, you will see a little bit more strong presence of contemporary African art, and don't get surprised. The reason for that, not because we want to be nice with African artists or with Africans in general. I think it's a necessity to create a better understanding for humanity.